People always ask, how much does Disney World actually cost? And the real numbers right now? For a family, you're looking at thousands of dollars. But we are taking our family of 3 to Disney World in April, and we are paying $1,100.81 out of pocket, total, for the whole trip. Hotel, park tickets, food, transportation, all covered. We're going to break down every single number so you can see exactly how we did it, and more importantly, how you can start doing it too. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which tools we used and where to start if you want to do the same thing for your family. Let's start with what this trip would cost if we were paying cash like most families. The retail value of everything we booked, hotel, transportation, tickets, food, everything, comes out to $5,818. That's our baseline. That's the number we're working from. Now, most families hear a number like that and either put it on a credit card and deal with it later, or they just don't go. We did neither. We used credit card points, cashback rewards, and smart timing. And we got that $5,818 trip down to $1,100.81 out of pocket. Here's where every dollar went. The biggest win on this trip is our hotel. 6 nights at the Hyatt House Orlando on International Drive. $0. We used 57,000 World of Hyatt points to cover the entire stay. The cash price for those 6 nights would have been $1,111.50. We paid nothing. And here's what we want you to hear. We didn't win a contest. We didn't get lucky. We earned those points from one credit card, the Chase World of Hyatt card. The current sign-up bonus on that card is 60,000 points after meeting the minimum spend. That's more than enough to cover our entire 6-night stay, with 3,000 points left over. One card, one sign-up bonus, 6 free nights. That's the kind of math we love. Now, important note if you're thinking about doing this. Hyatt is changing its award chart in May 2026. They're expanding from 3 redemption tiers to 5, and rates are expected to increase by 60% or more on some properties. So, if a Hyatt near Disney World is on your radar, it's worth looking into now, before those new rates take effect. We'll have a full breakdown of those changes on the blog soon. Now, let's be fully transparent. Our $1,100.81 out of pocket, almost all of it is transportation. Here's how that breaks down. Amtrak from New York to Jacksonville, Florida. $548 for the 3 of us. Then we're picking up a rental car in Jacksonville, making a quick stop in Miami to visit friends, and driving up to Orlando. The rental car is $238.81, booked through Priceline with TopCashback to earn cash back even on the things we're paying cash for. Then, for the return, we're catching the Amtrak from Charleston back to New York for $314. We like breaking up the trip this way. It lets us see a little more of the coast and avoids the rush of trying to get to an airport after a week at Disney World. We chose the train intentionally. It works really well for our family, especially with neurodivergent kids. Less overwhelmed than airports, no security lines, more room to move around. That was a quality of life decision, not a financial one. Could we have covered more of this with points if we flew? Probably. But sometimes the right strategy is spending cash where the experience matters. For our neurodivergent family, the train worked best for this trip. Now let's talk park tickets, because this is where a lot of families get surprised by the cost. We're using our Disney and Credit passes for this trip, which means 0 out-of-pocket cost for park tickets. If we were buying regular 5-day Park Hopper Plus tickets for the 3 of us, that would be $2,630.91. That's $876.97 per person. Instead, 0. The Incredipass is Disney's top-tier annual pass, and for families who go more than twice a year, it starts saving serious money. We've already passed our break-even point, so every trip from here on out is pure savings on the ticket side. And here's something we don't hear enough people say. Having the annual pass also changes how you experience the parks. We don't feel pressure to rope drop and go hard from open to close, because we're not trying to squeeze every dollar out of a single-day ticket. We go at our own pace, we take breaks when we need them, and if a park day turns into a half day, that's fine. The key principle is the same one we come back to over and over on this channel. Stop treating Disney tickets like a fixed cost. There are real, legitimate ways to reduce what you pay, and the Incredipass is one of them. Now here's the strategy that we think any family can start using right now. We have $1,275 in Disney gift cards for this trip, and we didn't buy them out of pocket. They came from TopCashback rewards that we've been building up over time. Here's how it works. TopCashback is a cashback portal. You shop through it at stores you're already buying from, you earn cash back, and then you convert those earnings into Disney gift cards. We didn't do this all at once. We've been stacking it gradually, purchase by purchase. That $1,275 covers our food for all 5 park days. That breaks down to about $85 per person per day, which is a solid Disney dining budget. We can do sit-down meals, we can grab snacks, and we don't have to stress about the bill, because it's already covered. We have a full walkthrough of this strategy on the blog. How to start from zero, which apps to use, and how to stack them. It's linked in the description. Now, here's the part we want to be honest about. This trip isn't just a financial exercise for us. We're a neurodivergent family with a mix of ADHD and autism. Disney World is a big sensory experience, and we plan for that too. We're staying off property on purpose. After a full day in the parks, we need somewhere quiet to decompress. The Hyatt house has a kitchen, so we can do low-key breakfasts in the room instead of starting every morning in a noisy restaurant. And we build flexibility into every day. No minute-by-minute itinerary. If someone needs a break, we take a break. Staying off property with a rental car means no crowded bus. After a long, overwhelming day in the parks, we return to our hotel in a quiet car, just us. The reason we're telling you this is because we want you to know that this strategy works for real families with real constraints. We have extra layers of planning, we have different needs, and the system still works. So if we can do this, you can do this. And here are the numbers to prove it. $5,818 retail value, $1,100.81 out of pocket. That is $4,717 in savings. That is 81 cents on the dollar saved. On a Disney World trip for a real family with real needs. This is not a fluke. This is a repeatable system. So here's the full picture. $5,818 trip. $1,100.81 out of pocket. 57,000 Hyatt points from one credit card for 6 free hotel nights. In credit passes covering $2,630 in park tickets. $1,275 in Disney gift cards from TopCashback covering all our food. And the only cash we're spending is on the trains and the rental car. If you're watching this and thinking, okay, but where do I even start? That's exactly what this channel is built for. We break down the strategies, the cards, and the cashback systems step by step. No jargon, no overwhelm. Hit subscribe so you don't miss the real-time trip content when we're actually in the parks next week. Our most watched video right now walks through the credit card strategy we used to build these points from scratch. We'll link it at the end. And if you want to start building your own points balance before your next Disney trip, our free Disney Points cheat sheet is in the description. It breaks down which points can cover what, how cashback fits in, and the stacking order that maximizes your savings. It takes about 10 minutes to read, and it's exactly how we got started. The magic shouldn't come with financial stress. See you in the parks.